even think it's live. Oh, it is live. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
We're figuring it out.
People are like staring at my eyes and my face. I'm sorry about that.
So
welcome to
hi.
Conspiracies Unlocked.
This is our podcast. However, we're doing a special YouTube only book reading of Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. We're going chapter by chapter and finding all the conspiracies we can in the book.
And they're very short chapters.
Very short chapters. So right now we're on chapter 6. Britney starts by saying at age 10 she was invited to be on Star Search. She was interviewed by Ed McMahon. He was asking her, do you have a boyfriend? No, sir. I was going to go further than that. Like, really weird, and it didn't.
It was a little weird because he did say something about, well, what about me? And he was, like, ancient compared to her.
Well, he was like, well, why not? And she was like, because boys are mean. And he's like, what about me? And she's like,
But she was 10, so it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy.
She did not get past second round because this person, Marty, beat her. Well, where the fuck is Marty?
Well, we should say what she's saying, just in case people haven't seen it. It was a Judy Garland song. And for people who don't know who Judy Garland is...
Oh, you have to know.
Well, some people don't. I mean, think about it. Judy Garland is a very famous actress, but she's most famously known for being in The Wizard of Oz.
Dorothy.
She was Dorothy.
And she's also the mother of Liza Minnelli.
She is, that's true. So she has obviously been around a long time and is very known in Hollywood and everything. So Britney sang one of her songs, which sang "I Don't Care," and she got 3.75 stars, and I think 4 stars is like the highest you can get on Star Search.
Yes, I'm looking. I'm not sure.
I think it's like 4 or 5 stars. I think it's 4 stars.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Yeah, he got a 4.0. I'm not sure.
Well, she got a 3.75 on the first one, and then the second round.
I'm looking for Marty to see who Marty is, and his name is Marty Thomas. And I wonder whatever happened.
Right, the boy who
No, I did.
Britney.
It's Marty Thomas. I found her.
Oh, okay.
I found him. But I wonder what Marty Thomas is up to nowadays. He's a singer. He's a New York-based Renaissance man. He is a Grammy-nominated recording artist.
Oh, so he probably did Broadway and stuff?
Yeah, Broadway. He was in Xanadu and Wicked.
Oh,
and The Secret Garden at age 11.
Okay, that makes sense.
And he does have his own, like, CDs and stuff out.
So he did very good for himself.
Yeah, he's fine. He's good. Okay.
And he'll forever be the boy that beat
Britney.
Yeah. That is actually good that he did so well.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him. I was curious. So, sorry about that. I just wanted to look on my phone and see who the fuck that guy was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know who he was either, so
yeah.
So then she did lose to him.
Yes.
And then she became the Broadway understudy with in the Broadway Ruthless with Natalie Portman, who also was one of her...
I didn't read that part. How did I forget that? I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's there.
No.
Yeah, Natalie Portman was also in the Ruthless production. I don't know what Natalie Portman's role was in the production of Ruthless.
Oh, the other understudy was a talented young actress named Natalie Portman.
Oh, so she was an understudy.
Yeah, Natalie Portman was an understudy as well.
Yes.
And, oh, wow. I must have just scanned right over that.
Yeah, so there's actually a lot of famous names in this book.
Yeah, there's a lot.
She names a lot.
Yeah, she passes through, and, you know, a lot of famous people, would be famous people, or are famous people, would be, but not yet then, famous people. They cross paths a lot on her way up to stardom.
And it just shows, like, how young, like, you would, like, me personally, I didn't know a lot about Natalie Portman. I know her from what she does, you know, now and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who she was when she was younger, obviously. So it's interesting to see, like, how long they've really been in the business.
Yeah.
Like, they really have started from, like, Britney was, like, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. The first time I saw Natalie Portman, she was 12, I think, in Anywhere But Here with Susan Sarandon.
Yeah, they were very young.
They were
and then
very
she was,
young,
so here she must have been, like, 9 or 10 with Britney.
Yeah.
And who knows what she was doing before that?
Yeah, exactly. How did she get there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've all started from such a young age.
Yeah. So she, her mom, her mom rented a New York City apartment so she could be in New York City with Britney, and Jamie Lynn would be there with them, the baby.
Yeah.
And now she was at public school, elementary school in New York City. She was going to the Professional Performing Arts School and Broadway Dance Center. So her entire life was working. Yeah. Every day.
And at the age of 10.
And she had 2 shows on Saturday.
Yeah.
So she was a workaholic.
But she drew the line at working on Christmas.
And quit.
She was like, is this really what I want to do?
No.
10 years old. Work
or
Santa.
Christmas at home.
Work
yeah.
Santa.
She was like, nope. And so she just says that the New York City theater was just too much for her at that age, which that's a lot for a 10-year-old.
Mm-hmm. And then she also mentioned during that time, her performance, she did gain a lot of experience because she said that the environment was, it was a big crowd, but it was also relatively small.
It was only like 200
people.
Yeah.
And she also said with smaller acoustics.
Yeah,
so the sound was a little bit
so she could probably maybe hear herself better, so she was able to fix her voice. Not that it needs to be fixed, but fine tune it.
Work
maybe
on her craft.
Yeah,
I guess they say. Yeah.
So, and then also, by the way, on the nights when she wasn't performing, she still had to be at the theater because she was the understudy. So she'd have to be at the theater until midnight at night.
10 years old.
At 10 years old, she'd be at the theater ready to go on if something happened to the main girl.
Yeah.
So.
And then in the meantime, she's still auditioning for the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, she went back to the Mickey Mouse Club at age 11. And I think that I guessed age 11. I started to try to age it all.
Yeah, and then I have a note here that she had a basketball player.
Yeah, because she started to play basketball.
Yeah, herself.
And what I thought was interesting was that she keeps going back to how tiny of a child she was.
How small.
Yeah, she was small. She was smaller than average.
But how tall is she? She's like 5'6".
I'm gonna look. Yeah, I'm gonna see how tall she is. That was another thing I wanted to.
I know that she always was considered, even though
5'4".
Okay, and camera always adds more weight.
Well,
so
you can't
really. She looks more muscly and stuff.
Yeah, but she probably is. But
yeah, from dance.
Yeah, but with the camera, when you're on stage, you can't really see how tall someone is unless you have somebody to compare it to, but we don't know how tall Justin Timberlake is. I mean, that's all we have to compare it to is the people around her. Mm-hmm. But we don't know who those people are. I've seen her next to Ryan Seacrest. They're about the same height. I don't know how tall Ryan Seacrest is. I've never been around him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could all be 4'2", and we'd have no idea because they're on the TV. We've never seen them in real life. Mm-hmm. And it pisses me off because a lot of actors...
They're really tiny and small.
So tiny. And all these hot, actors, I'm like, oh, yeah. All of a sudden are bing, 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 4'8".
Little baby.
But they look so big on the screen, their muscles and everything. And
but they'll have them, standing on boxes so they're the same height.
Yeah.
They do all kinds of tricks and
Movie
stuff.
magic. Hollywood magic.
Definitely.
So, I just thought it was interesting that she kept referring to herself as I was just a small little girl. I was just very tiny. I was very tiny, very tiny. Mm-hmm. When I wonder if she was
But she was really petite, though.
I wonder if she really was, or if she was just really feeling petite and small and tiny because she wasn't getting the attention she needed.
Oh, the insecurities.
Yeah, so looking back, she felt very tiny when in reality, I've been this height since I was in 7th grade.
Yeah, I've been the same height since 8th grade. 7th, 8th grade. Yeah.
So if she's
I have not grown since 8th grade.
If she's 5'4" and you know what I mean? In 7th grade, that's not super tiny.
No, it's pretty average for a woman.
Yeah.
Or a young girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, young woman.
So on the basketball court, she got to play where she would steal the ball, she'd go run to the basket and do a layup.
She was a point guard.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, well, because she would guard it and then she would point it.
Is that why it's called?
I don't know. That's how I imagine it in my mind.
I imagined it as she would guard the points.
I don't know.
to keep the points to herself.
I don't know. It did.
Whatever. We're not sports people, okay?
But no, she did say the term point guard in the book.
Yeah, and then she'd run, and then she'd do a layup.
But
She would
that's
steal
where you
the ball.
get the point.
Layup, yeah.
You guard the ball from people.
and get the point.
And then you get the point.
Yeah.
Point guard.
Wouldn't it be guard point? Guard first, then point?
Maybe it's like Spanish where it's like opposite.
Backwards? Whatever. So, she said that the basketball court was the next best thing because of the lights, everyone's watching her, and she's just waiting for the applause, except it wasn't scripted.
Yeah, so she can just be
Herself.
kind of wild.
And be in control.
Yeah.
It's a real control thing for her, sadly. It really, truly is.
Mm-hmm. And guess what?
Chapter 6 is over.
That's the end of chapters. It's so weird. We should just do should we just do chapter 7?
No. We talked about this.
Okay. I'm going to go end the live.
And be sure to
Don't
check
forget
us
to
out
share
for our
and
next
subscribe.
one.
It's so weird because this is only 11 minutes.
No, that's perfect. Yes, go.
Okay. We're used to recording for like an hour.
An hour, yeah.
So
For our podcast shows,
strange.
go listen to our podcast. Conspiracies Unlocked. We're on every platform. You can email us at conspiraciesunlocked@gmail.com. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe on all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you already found us on YouTube, so don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
And Rumble.
Oh, are we on? Oh, yeah, we are. I forgot all about Rumble.
Do you
Rumble
like-
is new for us.
Do you like how I just go there and I go, and Rumble, like I'm the creepy little face? Okay, bye.
Bye. I forgot all about
It's
Rumble.
still, okay, even though
okay.
I'm ending it here,
I know,
it's still
okay. We're
going.
just doing end chatter, chit chat.